Hey everyone, and welcome back to part 4 of Renovating EA, the series in which I renovate EA's lots. Today we are working on 1312 21 Chic Street, home of Penny Pizzazz. And in my game, her favorite color is pink and black. So that's the color scheme I went with for this apartment, for her apartment. Although I think the only things that are pink are that rug and the walls, and they're not even the same shade of pink, but I kind of like it because I didn't want the bubblegum pink to be on the walls. So I wanted a more muted, subtle pink. But anyway, right now I'm just figuring out the flooring, how I want what I want the flooring to be. I went through a lot of different options, but I'm pretty sure I settled on the vampires. I don't think I change it after this. I might, maybe once or twice, but I think I end up going back to that. And I did struggle with trying to find the right bed for her sleeping space. I mean, can you really call it a bedroom whenever it's a studio apartment? Anyway, so I changed that bed out a couple times, but I ended up going back to that bed because it just seemed... Basically, I chose it because of the black and the gold accents. Plus, it has a matching end table and dresser that, was going kind of in the line of the theme that I was going for, which is kind of like a glam kind of feel. Although I'm not sure if I really achieved it, but I feel like I did. But anyway, so I just... Here you get to watch me struggle with the bed. And then I, added the end tables, but now we're working on the living room. And I also used those what are they called? Love seats. That's the word I was looking for. Anyway, I ended up using the love seats from Get Famous, and I don't think I have used them very much since the pack released. I never can find a use for them, and about the only swatch that I like are the black swatch. And I thought with her the whole feel of the apartment, I thought it went really well with it, so I used those. Like I said, I don't use them very often. I'm not a big fan of a lot of the build buy objects in that pack. I mean, I do like the mid-century modern, but I'm not a huge fan of mid-century modern in general. That being said, I've used it a lot in this game. But there are a few pieces from Get Famous that I like, but anyway, this is not a Get Famous review or anything like that, so let's stay focused on the build. We're working on the kitchen. I also decided to use those perfect patio. It's perfect patio counters, because I really like those to use. Like to use those for kind of like the more upscale lots and stuff that I use, or the more glamorous, I guess you could say, side of things. I think I used them in my save file for most of the mansions in Del Sol Valley. Here I go talking about Get Famous again. But anyway, I also used, I think, quite a bit from Vintage Glamour. Actually, between high school years, Get Famous, and Vintage Glamour, I think this is what fully furnished the apartment. And I was struggling to try also to find something to put on the wall. I wanted to use that in Moschino. I wanted to use that picture from Moschino, but it was too big, and I'm trying to refrain from using move objects as much as possible, because I mean, even though I'm not sharing this any of the save file with anyone, it's for my own personal gameplay. I still am trying to refrain from... I'm breaking the habit of using move objects except for on landscaping and stuff. So that way, when people download my lots, they don't like have routing issues or anything like that. because while I do play test things that I'm not so sure that my Sims can't get through, sometimes I miss things. So if I don't use move objects, I don't have to worry about it. But anyway, I think we're just finishing up the bathroom, and that's pretty much the end of the decor. There's really not a lot to say. My bathrooms always look the same. Yeah, I've said this in every single video. So I think with that, I am going to end this right here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.